1. Control your perceptions. One of the foundational principles of Stoicism is the idea that we are disturbed not by events, but by our thoughts about them. This insight from the Stoic philosopher Epictetus emphasizes that external circumstances are neutral. It is our perception of them that defines their impact on us. Marcus Aurelius echoed this in Meditations. If you are pained by any external thing, it is not this thing that disturbs you, but your own judgment about it. When it comes to building self-discipline, controlling your perceptions is vital. Life is full of obstacles, setbacks, and distractions that can derail even the most focused individual. However, the Stoics teach us that these events are not inherently negative or positive. They simply are. By training ourselves to see challenges as opportunities rather than threats, we can reframe our thinking and stay on track toward our goals. For example, imagine you're working on a demanding project and unexpected difficulties arise. A reactive mindset might lead you to feel overwhelmed or defeated, thinking, "Why is this happening to me?" A Stoic mindset, however, would reinterpret the situation as a chance to practice resilience and improve problem-solving skills. Instead of seeing the obstacle as an excuse to quit, you view it as fuel to strengthen your discipline. Actionable tip. Start practicing control over your perceptions by pausing whenever you feel frustrated or discouraged. Ask yourself, is this situation truly bad, or am I interpreting it that way? Write down your thoughts, identify negative assumptions, and reframe them into constructive perspectives. Over time, this habit will transform how you approach challenges, making you more disciplined and emotionally grounded. 2. Focus on what you can control. The Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control is one of the most practical and empowering tools for developing self-discipline. At its core, this principle divides life into two categories: things you can influence, your thoughts, actions, and choices, and things you cannot, other people's opinions, outcomes, and external events. Epictetus famously stated, "Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens." When you focus only on what you can control, you free yourself from the frustration and anxiety caused by obsessing over external circumstances. This clarity allows you to channel your energy effectively, making it easier to remain disciplined in the face of distractions or setbacks. Marcus Aurelius reinforced this in Meditations. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. For example, consider someone striving to maintain a fitness routine. They might encounter unexpected hurdles such as bad weather, a busy schedule, or even discouraging remarks from others. Instead of dwelling on these uncontrollable factors, the Stoic approach is to focus on what can be controlled, adjusting the workout to fit indoor conditions, prioritizing time management, or cultivating inner motivation regardless of external opinions. By embracing this mindset, you reduce wasted energy and gain a laser-sharp focus on what truly matters. This is the essence of self-discipline, staying committed to your goals and actions regardless of what's happening around you. Actionable tip. Create a control inventory. List the factors affecting your current situation, separating them into two columns: things within your control and things outside of it. Commit to acting on what's in your column of control and let go of what isn't. Repeat this exercise whenever you feel overwhelmed or distracted. This simple practice will help you stay disciplined and calm in any circumstance. 3. Practice delayed gratification. The ability to delay gratification is a cornerstone of self-discipline, and the Stoics understood this well. They believed that true strength comes from resisting fleeting pleasures in favor of long-term growth and virtue. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "You see how few things you have to do to live a satisfying and reverent life. If you can keep these two thoughts in mind, that nothing deserves your anger and that nothing deserves your desire, you will be more free." Delayed gratification means prioritizing meaningful goals over immediate temptations. While modern life often promotes instant rewards, whether through social media, fast food, or quick fixes, the Stoic approach reminds us to think beyond the present moment. They taught that indulging in short-term desires often leads to regret, while enduring temporary discomfort for a greater purpose builds character and leads to lasting fulfillment. Imagine you're trying to save money to achieve a significant goal, such as starting a business or taking a dream trip. Along the way, you might be tempted by unnecessary expenses like dining out frequently or splurging on trendy gadgets. A Stoic mindset encourages you to pause and ask yourself, is this expense helping me reach my ultimate goal, or is it just a fleeting pleasure? Choosing the more challenging but purposeful path strengthens your discipline and helps you stay aligned with your aspirations. Actionable tip: start practicing delayed gratification by setting small, intentional challenges. For instance, delay checking your phone for an hour while working, or skip an indulgent treat and save the money instead. Each time you resist a short-term temptation, remind yourself of the larger reward awaiting you. Over time, this practice will rewire your mindset, making discipline a natural part of your daily life. 4. Embrace voluntary discomfort. One of the most profound Stoic practices for building self-discipline is the deliberate embrace of voluntary discomfort. The Stoics believed that exposing oneself to controlled hardship fosters resilience and strengthens one's ability to face life's inevitable challenges. As Seneca wrote, "Set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, 'Is this the condition that I feared?' By choosing to experience discomfort intentionally, you train your mind and body to endure difficulties without losing composure. This not only builds mental toughness, but also reduces your dependence on external comforts, making you more self-reliant and disciplined." Marcus Aurelius echoed this philosophy in Meditations. "You must build up your life action by action, and be content if each one achieves its goal as far as possible. Do not let such considerations as being cold or hot, tired or sleepless intervene. For example, modern applications of this principle might include fasting, taking cold showers, waking up early, or exercising in challenging conditions. These practices, though uncomfortable, teach you to control your impulses and push through temporary discomfort to achieve long-term growth. Over time, you'll find that situations you once considered difficult become manageable, and your tolerance for adversity increases. Actionable tip: choose one area of your life where you can introduce voluntary discomfort. Start small. Skip a luxury you enjoy for a week, such as your morning coffee or an hour of screen time. Gradually increase the difficulty, like opting for early morning workouts or walking instead of driving. Each act of intentional hardship is a step toward unshakable discipline and resilience. 5. Journaling for self-reflection. Journaling is a powerful Stoic practice that fosters self-discipline through introspection and self-awareness. Marcus Aurelius, one of history's greatest Stoic philosophers, kept a personal journal, later published as Meditations. In it, he reflected on his thoughts, actions, and challenges, reminding himself to stay aligned with Stoic principles. As he wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." This habit helped him remain disciplined, even while managing the immense responsibilities of being a Roman emperor. Journaling creates a space to assess your daily actions, identify areas of improvement, and set intentions for the future. By reflecting on your successes and failures, you develop a deeper understanding of your habits and patterns, which is essential for cultivating discipline. It also serves as a tool to reinforce your goals, keep your values at the forefront, and build resilience against distractions. For example, at the end of each day, you might ask yourself, "Did I act in alignment with my goals and values today? Where did I falter, and how can I do better tomorrow?" This simple exercise not only keeps you accountable, but also allows you to track your progress over time. The more aware you are of your choices, the easier it becomes to make disciplined decisions. Actionable tip: start a journaling practice by dedicating 5 to 10 minutes each day to reflect on these key questions. 1. What did I do well today? 2. Where did I fall short of my values or goals? 3. How can I improve tomorrow? Write honestly and without judgment. Over time, you'll notice patterns in your behavior, allowing you to make deliberate adjustments to strengthen your discipline. This habit, rooted in Stoic tradition, will help you stay focused and mindful in your daily life. 6. Accept fate with amor fati. The Stoic principle of amor fati, love of fate, teaches us to embrace all aspects of life, including its challenges, as necessary and meaningful. Rather than resisting or lamenting hardships, the Stoics believed in accepting them wholeheartedly, seeing them as opportunities for growth and self-discipline. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it." This metaphor highlights how obstacles can be fuel for personal development if approached with the right mindset. In practical terms, amor fati encourages us to stop wasting energy on things we cannot change. When we accept that certain events are beyond our control, we free ourselves from frustration and self-pity, redirecting that energy toward actions that matter. For instance, if you encounter failure in pursuing a goal, rather than giving up or blaming external factors, a Stoic mindset would encourage you to view the failure as a valuable lesson and a stepping stone toward improvement. This principle strengthens self-discipline by helping us stay grounded and focused, even in the face of adversity. By accepting life's trials as inevitable and even beneficial, we cultivate resilience and a proactive attitude. Rather than being derailed by setbacks, we adapt and push forward with renewed determination. Actionable tip: when faced with a difficulty, pause and ask yourself, 1. What can I learn from this situation? 2. How can I use this challenge to grow stronger or wiser? Write these reflections in a journal or remind yourself verbally, "This is not happening to me, but for me." Over time, practicing amor fati will transform your perspective, allowing you to turn life's obstacles into opportunities to deepen your self-discipline and resilience. 7. Prioritize action over excuses. The Stoics placed a strong emphasis on taking decisive action rather than being paralyzed by overthinking or excuses. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good." This serves as a reminder that time is finite, and procrastination only delays progress toward a virtuous and disciplined life. Discipline requires action. It's easy to rationalize inaction with excuses like waiting for the perfect time, fearing failure, or blaming external circumstances. However, Stoicism teaches us that waiting is often a disguise for fear or laziness. The Stoic approach is to recognize these excuses, reject them, and act regardless of discomfort or uncertainty. By prioritizing action, we build momentum and overcome inertia, which is key to developing self-discipline. For example, if you've set a goal to improve your health, a reactive mindset might lead you to say, "I'll start exercising when my schedule clears up." A Stoic mindset would counter this with, "There is no perfect time. Start now, even if the effort is small." The act of beginning, no matter how modest, breaks the cycle of inaction and sets you on a disciplined path. Actionable tip. When faced with a task you're tempted to postpone, apply the 2-minute rule. Start the task for just 2 minutes. Write 1 sentence, do 1 push-up, or take the first step. This small action often propels you to continue, breaking the cycle of procrastination. Remember, self-discipline grows stronger every time you choose action over excuses. By consistently prioritizing action, you align your behavior with your goals and values, embodying the Stoic ideal of living a purposeful and disciplined life. 8. Align actions with values. A core principle of Stoicism is the importance of living in harmony with your values and moral principles. The Stoics believed that true self-discipline arises when your actions reflect your internal compass. As Marcus Aurelius advised, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." This commitment to integrity ensures that your efforts are purposeful, meaningful, and consistent with your highest ideals. When actions align with values, discipline becomes more than just willpower. It becomes a natural expression of who you are. Conversely, when you act in ways that conflict with your values, you may feel guilt, confusion, or a lack of motivation. For example, if you value health but frequently skip workouts or eat unhealthily, you'll likely experience internal conflict. Stoicism teaches us to resolve this conflict by consistently choosing actions that honor our principles. This alignment also strengthens self-discipline by providing clarity and focus. When you know what you stand for, decisions become simpler. Instead of wasting energy debating whether to act, you automatically gravitate toward choices that support your values. For instance, if you value self-improvement, you might prioritize reading or learning over mindless entertainment, even when it feels challenging. Actionable tip. Take time to define your core values. Ask yourself, what matters most to me in life? How do I want to be remembered? Are my daily actions reflecting these values? Write these values down and revisit them regularly. Use them as a guide for decision-making. When faced with a choice, pause and ask, does this align with my values? Over time, this practice will solidify your discipline, as your actions will naturally align with the person you aspire to be. 9. Practice gratitude to strengthen discipline. Gratitude is not only a Stoic virtue, but also a powerful tool for enhancing self-discipline. The Stoics believed that by focusing on what we already have, rather than what we lack, we can cultivate contentment and inner strength. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them." This emphasis on appreciating the present moment helps shift your focus from external desires to internal satisfaction, making it easier to maintain discipline in the face of temptation or hardship. When we cultivate gratitude, we change our perspective on challenges, Instead of viewing difficulties as burdens, we learn to see them as opportunities for growth and personal development. Gratitude shifts our mindset from a scarcity mentality, where we constantly seek more, to an abundance mentality, where we recognize and appreciate the richness of what we already have. This shift is crucial for building discipline because it helps us resist the urge for instant gratification, knowing that true fulfillment comes from within. For example, if you're working on a long-term goal, such as improving your career or fitness, the journey may be filled with setbacks and hard work. By practicing gratitude, you can appreciate the progress you've made so far, the lessons learned, and the opportunity to grow, rather than focusing solely on what's still left to achieve. This sense of gratitude helps you stay grounded, focused, and motivated, which is essential for self-discipline. Actionable tip: start and end each day by writing down 3 things you're grateful for. They can be simple, like having a roof over your head, good health, or the opportunity to pursue your goals. Reflect on how these blessings empower you to stay disciplined and continue on your path. When you feel tempted to deviate from your goals or complain about setbacks, return to your gratitude practice to remind yourself of the bigger picture and reignite your focus and determination. Over time, gratitude will not only deepen your appreciation for life, but also enhance your ability to stay disciplined and aligned with your purpose. 10. Develop the habit of reflection and review. A powerful Stoic practice for maintaining self-discipline is the regular habit of reflection and review. The Stoics understood that growth and progress don't happen in a vacuum, but require intentional evaluation and adjustment. Marcus Aurelius, in Meditations, often reflected on his actions, thoughts, and intentions, reminding himself of his duties and the Stoic virtues he aspired to live by. He wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This process of reflection allows us to recognize our successes and setbacks, learn from them, and refine our actions moving forward. Reflection and review are vital for maintaining discipline because they offer clarity and insight. They allow you to assess whether your actions align with your goals and values, helping you adjust your approach when necessary. Without regular review, it's easy to drift off course or become complacent. The Stoics, however, practice daily reflection to keep themselves focused and accountable. For instance, at the end of each day, ask yourself, did my actions today align with my values? What did I do well, and where can I improve? This kind of honest self-assessment helps reinforce discipline by making you aware of patterns, both good and bad. It also provides a sense of progress, as you can track your growth over time. Actionable tip: set aside 10 to 15 minutes each evening to reflect on your day. Use these prompts to guide your review. 1. What did I accomplish today that aligns with my long-term goals? 2. Where did I fall short and what caused it? 3. What will I do differently tomorrow to stay disciplined? Consider journaling your reflections, as this helps solidify insights and keeps you accountable. Regularly reviewing your progress will help you maintain a disciplined mindset, continuously improve, and stay on track toward your goals. With consistent reflection, you'll develop a deeper understanding of your strengths and areas for growth, strengthening your ability to stay disciplined in the pursuit of your aspirations. 11. Cultivate patience and persistence. Patience and persistence are 2 essential qualities that the Stoics taught as foundational to self-discipline. Life is full of delays, setbacks, and obstacles, but the Stoic response is always to remain steady and persistent in the pursuit of our goals. As Epictetus famously said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Patience is not about passivity or complacency, but rather about recognizing that worthwhile accomplishments take time and effort. Persistence ensures that we stay on course, despite the inevitable challenges we will face along the way. The Stoics believed that enduring difficulties and setbacks is an integral part of life and a key to building character. They taught that instead of rushing or seeking shortcuts, we should focus on making consistent progress, knowing that the results will follow in time. Marcus Aurelius emphasized this in Meditations when he wrote, "Time is a river of passing events, and the river is a symbol of life's ongoing challenges and changes. Do not waste time in the search for shortcuts or quick fixes. For example, imagine you are working toward a career promotion or a personal fitness goal. The road may feel long and fraught with challenges. There might be moments of failure, frustration, or feelings of stagnation. However, by practicing patience, you understand that setbacks are part of the journey. Persistence means continuing to show up and do the work, even when progress feels slow or invisible. Over time, the cumulative effect of consistent effort will yield results. Actionable tip: to build patience and persistence, set clear, realistic goals with long-term horizons, and focus on the small daily actions that contribute to them. Break larger tasks into manageable steps and commit to steady, continuous effort. When facing setbacks, remind yourself that progress is often invisible in the moment, but every step forward is a step toward success. Practice reframing challenges as opportunities for growth, reinforcing your resolve to continue despite obstacles. The more you embrace the process, the more you'll find that persistence and patience are key drivers of your self-discipline. 12. Focus on what you can control. One of the most powerful teachings of Stoicism is the ability to focus solely on what is within our control and to let go of what is not. The Stoics recognized that many aspects of life, such as the actions of others, external events, or circumstances, are beyond our control. The key to developing self-discipline lies in recognizing this and focusing our energy on how we respond to these situations. As Epictetus famously said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This principle of control is crucial for building self-discipline because it prevents us from wasting mental energy on frustration, regret, or anxiety about things outside our influence. When we stop trying to control everything, we free ourselves to concentrate on what truly matters: our thoughts, decisions, and actions. The Stoics taught that by mastering our reactions, we develop not only emotional resilience, but also the ability to take disciplined, purposeful actions that align with our goals. For example, in a challenging work environment where office politics or a lack of recognition might frustrate you, focusing on what you can control, such as your effort, your attitude, and your responses to difficult situations, allows you to remain centered and disciplined. Rather than becoming distracted by what others do or say, you prioritize your own actions and maintain focus on the things that contribute to your success and well-being. Actionable tip: begin each day by identifying the things you can control: your thoughts, your effort, your reactions, and mentally commit to focusing only on those. When you encounter frustration or stress, pause and ask yourself, is this within my control? If it is, what can I do about it? If it isn't, how can I adjust my response? This shift in perspective reduces stress and keeps you grounded, ensuring that your discipline is unwavering because you are focused only on what you can actively influence. By consistently practicing this, you'll find that your self-discipline grows stronger, and you can remain calm and effective even in the face of life's uncertainties.